It's your boy One Wolf 101. About to give you this DVD 2v8 game mode stream reaction. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they're talking about. Watch full screen. I'll just do it like this. Let's see what they're cooking, man. I care about the comments. Turn it off.
We are back again. There's a lot I could react to in that segment because there's so much awesome stuff, but we don't have time. We got big things to talk about.
What are we talking about?
Finally, the moment that folks have waited for. Let's talk about 2v8. And with me now is Justin Brown, our product director. You are in the midst of a Two Justin show. That is a rare thing. It's not that rare. You guys are all over the place. But let's get into it. So I know you're looking to find out more details about 2v8. We're excited to tell you about them. We revealed it at the anniversary of DBD a couple months ago, but we're still cooking. We couldn't talk about everything in detail at the time.
I see what you're cooking, sir.
So that's what we're here to do today. So let's kick it off with the most basic of info. When can people play 2v8?
Of course. And we don't have to wait all that long. I've seen people mentioning this in the chat. Not sure how they know already, but Thursday, July 25th, 2v8 next Thursday. As we mentioned originally, it is a limited time event, so it will run for 2 weeks at least.
Only 2 weeks.
Making it end on August 8th.
Yeah. Just hold on. We'll get into that later, too, about it being limited. We know people got thoughts. Just hold on. We got a lot of details.
Okay, I'm about to get on you. Limited.
So, if people didn't catch the anniversary broadcast, give us a refresher on the team's goals with 2v8 and what they can expect from the brand new mode.
Yeah, absolutely. So, first, we wanted to be very different from a standard trial. We really wanted to focus on sort of fun, chaotic experience, something that was more like a party mode in Dead by Daylight. So with that, we really wanted to highlight those sort of social and teamwork elements in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
We made some adjustments just to keep that action fast-paced, make working together as a team of killers or survivors as dynamic as possible. We did, in fact, also drop a trailer yesterday, so most of you have probably seen it. For those that haven't, let's watch it again.
Let's watch it again. I don't remember if I saw this or not, but the boy Trapper with the yapper. What you hiding for, boy? I see you. Ray. My boy Ding. Uh-oh. Yeah, I see you, boy. That's a lot of people. Try to run Ray. Double the kills, double the fun. Yeah. My leg. Gotcha. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. Oh man. Trying to fly like somebody? Alright, bet. No hooks, just cave people. Like Pyramid Head. Yep, going to It's gonna be chaotic as hell, boy. Imagine the whole team of toxic 8 people, boy. That's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be fun as hell. I ain't gonna lie. On both sides.
Hell yeah. The music in that got me so hype. It's got like, I know you couldn't hear it because we're in the studio, but like 80s slasher vibes. So shout out to the folks who put that trailer together. But back to the mode. Let's get into the details. I'll kick us off. So in 2v8, we've got 13 generators.
13 generators.
Survivors need to repair 8 of them. And this first iteration of the mode is coming with 5 maps, but they are supersized versions of existing maps. So large versions of maps you already know. And now Justin's going to walk us through a lot of the nitty-gritty with some helpful infographics along the way.
Yes, of course. So first things first, we really wanted to drive up the fast-paced sort of chaotic element of this mode. As a result, one of the things that in this mode, you may have noticed from the trailer, are hooks. We do not have hooks in this mode. Instead, down survivors in 2v8 are sent to a cage, much like Pyramid Head's power, and survivors will be sacrificed after 3 cage states. Next, survivors will also be able to self-heal after 2 cage states. So when you're on sort of death cage, so to speak, you can self-heal. On the counter side to that, survivors who have not yet been caged have their aura revealed to both killers every time a generator pops. And also, you survivors out there, that when you uncage a survivor, the killers do not receive a loud noise notification in this mode, so you have a little bit of breathing room to regroup, sort of heal your teammate and move on. And then finally, there are no perks in 2v8. Instead, survivors have classes in this mode, which will make them embody a specific role. And then killers each have their own unique team power.
Okay. Team power. Slipping in kind of the big stuff at the end there, so let's focus on that. So no perks in 2v8. So how does the gameplay, which is usually built around those perks, how's it differ in this mode?
Yeah, so survivors having a class, it means that you have a sort of predefined gameplay objective to help your team, more or less. And it's very different from regular sort of DBD, because your classes, you can see your own class, all of your teammates' classes right in the lobby. You can continue to see them in the match. It's shown on the HUD. So you know what to sort of expect from each player as you're going into the match, how they're going to play, or at least how they should play to be the most effective.
Right.
For the killer side of things, it's more about just understanding what your unique killer's team power is and how to best leverage that.
Classes, team powers. You're queuing up everything for me. Thank you. Right. So let's speak about classes. Let's talk about those. So survivor classes are guide, medic, escapist, and scout. Tell me more.
That's exactly right. First things first, it's important to note any survivor can be any class. You can switch your class. Doesn't matter which survivor you are. They are not bound to a specific survivor. So then, talk about the 4 unique ones. Of course, first we have medic. Medic, pretty self-explanatory. They're all about healing. They can see the aura of injured teammates. They also get great buffs when healing teammates.
Okay, medic.
After that, we have the guide, which is all about generators. They do see the aura of some generators, and they provide cooperative bonuses when repairing generators with teammates. Next is the scout. It's all about collecting and gathering intel, being a little bit sneaky, stealth. The scout does have the killer's aura revealed to them if the killer damages a generator or breaks a pallet. They also crouch walk faster, that stealth element. And they also have this really great ability where anytime a scout player has line of sight on a killer, that killer's aura is revealed to the rest of the team. It cannot be overstated how valuable this can be in this mode for the rest of your team. And then last but not least, for those who love the chase, the escapist. The escapist, of course, sees the auras of vault locations and pallets. They also run faster while injured. And they have a sprint burst-like mechanic where they get a speed boost when they run, which is also applied to any teammates within a certain radius.
You share sprint burst.
Nice. I love those team boosts are so cool. Okay, that's the survivor side. On the killer side,
Gen 1 and
killer powers. We'll get into that. So the first iteration of 2v8, which is coming next week, as we just mentioned, it's coming with 5 original killers that people can choose from. We're already planning to be adding more in additional iterations of 2v8, but we're starting with 5: the Trapper, the Wraith, Huntress, Hillbilly, and the Nurse.
Yes, of course. And so as a killer, you finally have somebody to partner up with, which is huge. It's a big change. And we wanted to infuse them with abilities that would sort of reflect this new reality, and also to make each of them have actual powers that sort of make sense in this chaotic environment. We also did slight balance tweaks for each of the killers to sort of make them play better in this mode. So to achieve this last part, of course, we did a few base kit changes. It's mostly drawing inspiration from existing add-ons, just sort of buffing or nerfing specific killers when it makes the most sense. They're pretty subtle tweaks, but they really help them shine in this mode. And then we get into the team abilities. This is something brand new for each of these killers. It's a really exciting way for these killers to cooperate with their teammates. As an example, the Trapper, every time he sets a trap, his teammate gets a speed boost. The Wraith, if the Wraith is cloaked within a certain proximity of his teammate will also get undetected.
So hold on, let's read this now. The Trapper, faster trap speed, that's good. Okay, you just said teammate gets a boost when sets a trap. Nice, more traps, of course. Make nearby teammate undetectable. Nice. So if he goes invisible, I'm undetectable. Uncloaks, cloak faster, move faster while cloaked. Huntress, hatches hit, reveal survivor's aura. Faster movement without hatchets. Okay. More hatchets, faster reloading. Billy, reduce collision cooldown. Exposure for survivors while chainsaw sprinting. Well, that's a teammate one. Move. More chainsaw control. Chainsaw no longer instant downs. Whoa, wait a minute. Chainsaw does not instant down? Interesting. Extended lunge. Additional blink on their teammates. Oh. And then bigger chain blink window. Reduce fatigue.
Detectable. The Huntress, each time she hits a survivor with a hatchet, that survivor's aura is revealed to her teammate, which is pretty interesting. The Hillbilly, whenever he is chainsaw sprinting, survivors within a certain distance of him will become exposed. And then last but not least, the Nurse gets an additional blink each time she's within a certain radius of her teammate.
Oh, hell yeah. That is so cool. It's so fresh and different from the core mode. So thank you, Justin, for the details. I think we've talked enough about it. I think people probably want to see it in action. And lucky for you, we've got a gameplay showcase right now. Some of our devs go in as killers, and they'll face up against our Fog Whisperers in 2v8. And then right after that, we're going to make Justin stick around. We'll answer questions people have about 2v8 after the gameplay showcase. So let's check that out.
Hey there, Community Manager Dork here, and I'm super excited to be serving as a commentator for today's 2v8 gameplay segment. Now, we're going to have two amazing devs serving as our killers today, alongside astounding Fog Whisperer. I cannot wait to see what chaos ensues. So join me as we go ahead and take a look at today's match.
Ooh, same map.
Swelling once more.
Not pickle toothpaste.
All right, and we've got the Wraith and the Trapper. Let's see how the
Dance
Whispers do.
People's name on the freaking
side, bro. I love that I can see generators.
I'm just here to help if you're feeling ill.
Same. If you could give us support, thank you.
And let's generate.
Trapper!
Trapper! Why is he so
Why are you so fast, Rafe? Wait! No, please no.
She's with double team action.
Can the other killers see the traps on the ground?
Yes, the other killers can see the traps that are placed.
Okay, other killers can see the trap.
Oh, no! Wait, no! The tag team, no!
Bing! Double team.
That was pretty good.
Big sandwich.
At the same time.
Oh my gosh.
And as you can see in this mode, there's no hooks. So everyone is sent to a cage.
Bling bling.
When they're on either side of you and they're boxing you in.
Yep. This is going to be very interesting gameplay to see how killers will either work together or just play a regular game.
I got body.
Oh, wait, where's the star radius? I see you right now. Thank you.
Whiffing.
Page. I like it.
Whipping icon. Whipping icon. Oh no. Whipping icon.
They're both there.
Please steer.
And then we have a generator right behind us.
Easy. Can I heal? I want to return the favor.
Revealed.
Yep, I see Wraith.
I saw the Wraith for a little bit.
That was cool.
Right, my boy Ray. Oh, that was a big hit, man.
Trapper now. They're both in the middle area.
Not gonna lie, can we just have these classes instead of perks? I really like this more. This is really cool.
The classes do add a really unique, dynamic way of playing the game for sure. I agree with Die Hard Diva here.
Classes are cool.
Hello, dear.
Your killers could not handle
hi.
Why can I not heal? Hello, I'm confused.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie, talking to 8 people sound like a headache, boy, I tell you.
Ooh, I like this.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
Let's see what people are
I
on
feel like whatever class has medic, if you're close by, that kind of
There's no game
kind
chat
of
for
like prove thyself works like that.
Oh yeah.
Trained professional.
I see Trapper setting up traps behind Diva.
I don't feel safe.
Oh, he's dooming.
Alright, whatever, I'm skipping it. I'll get this out because I don't need to hear nothing else. I'm skipping this.
One more person out. I'm out.
Damn, how many people escaped?
Trapper's on me because he might bring a friend.
That's how I know. That kill is gonna be hard too. I only got one kill. I seen enough. I don't need to. School.
Oh my gosh!
Got 2 kills now.
Easy.
100.
Okay, I seen enough. I don't want to see them enough. I get pussy flag. I got you. me see this. What's the Huntress and the Trapper now? Oh, ankles.
No. I saw him for a split second.
Oh, Huntress with the assist. You saw that?
No. I saw him for a split second.
Okay, that's funny. I don't see nothing now.
No.
Okay, Huntress is coming towards us.
Let's go back to them
Be careful.
talking. Ask your question.
Oh no.
Huntress is moving away.
Oh, they're coming on both sides.
Doing a great job, King.
The Trapper left me.
I seen Ina.
Wait, right
Yeah, look at long. There we go. Top.
Hey, we are back. We're having fun here in the studio. We're eating donuts and we're having a good time. That was chaos, and that was super fun to watch. I hope you at home or wherever you're watching this, maybe you're not at home, had fun as well. Lot of commentary in the chat during that, which I love to see. So we made Justin stick around to answer some questions about 2v8, further contextualize, detailize what we're doing. So let's dive into it. First question: can I queue up with a friend to play killer? And obviously, can I queue up with a friend with 7 friends to play survivor in 2v8?
All right, I appreciate the softball as the first one. The answer is easy, yes and yes. Of course, it was very important to us always that this mode features teamwork. It's the first time you've ever been able to play together with a friend as a killer. It was mandatory. It's there. You're going to be able to play with your killer friend if you have one friend to play killer with. If you have 7 friends that play Dead by Daylight, I do not.
Can't relate to this.
You can get them, and you guys can play together as a party of 8.
If you have 7 friends, teach me your ways. Okay, next question. Are there changes to the maps?
Yes, there are changes. They were all made to be a little bit bigger. I can't remember the exact number. If you're familiar with Dead by Daylight maps, they have tiles. I want to say that there are 32 tiles. I could be wrong. It might be 34. They're all square, and they were specially adjusted for this mode. Makes the game flow really well. Some obstacles were removed, some new ones were introduced.
So the specific maps, if you're wondering, there's Azerov's Resting Place, Suffocation Pit, Disturbed Ward, the Thompson House, and Mother's Dwelling. All right, now this is the question everyone's been asking or shouting at us. Will this mode become permanent?
So we can't definitively answer that right now. This was always sort of a first iteration. We wanted to get it into players' hands as early as we could to make sure that we were going in the right direction with this, that this was something people wanted, it was something people were going to continue to play,
right.
And then we could continue to do work on it, refine it, make it the full mode we all want it to be.
Yep.
At that point, we'll certainly be having that discussion internally with the community, with everybody. How do we move forward with 2v8? Is it permanent? Is it semi-permanent? It'll be a big discussion moving forward. Today, we do not have a proper answer for that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the relationship with the community at this point, especially the way we work with the PTB. We've built up this process of putting stuff out, getting feedback, iterating on it, and getting to this kind of more perfect version that hopefully everyone can enjoy. So it's the same approach we're taking here, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Play it, enjoy it, let us know.
Yeah, I mean, like, lots of good reactions in the chat, but let's hear once you get your hands on it. Let us know. Maybe there's some balanced stuff people are pointing out. It's the first time, so let's check it out. Okay, this is a great question. Will 2v8 be playable in custom match?
So the answer right now is no. For much the same reasons. We want to make sure that we know exactly what it is that we plan on doing with 2v8 to make sure that it's the right mode in the extra work to sort of build in the custom UI that's required on custom games. As soon as we are set on what the direction is, that work is going to start. We do want to get it in the custom game slotted. I can't tell you a time right now.
Right. Sort of going with that last answer of like, we want it to be in a place where we're comfortable with it, then we can do things like the custom match and all that. We know the value custom match has for content creators, for tournaments, but also just for you playing with your friends. So it's there. The desire's there. We just got to get to it.
Yeah.
Cool. Here's a very specific one. Is there friendly fire for killers?
No. You can't hit your killer teammate. In fact, even things like Trapper's Trap, you cannot have your teammate step into Trapper's Trap in this mode.
Okay. Next, why divide survivors into classes?
It's a great question. So obviously there was no perks. I guess you could have asked, well, why aren't there no perks? A lot of that reason was that we wanted to reduce the cognitive load in this mode. It's so chaotic, there's so much going on in the mode that we found when we were playing it was really beneficial to understand what each role was, what they were supposed to do, and understand how you were supposed to play and also how your teammates were supposed to play, just to reduce that sort of cognitive load. And then when we started trying it that way, we thought it was great. We thought it was such a fun, interesting twist on Dead by Daylight, and we wanted to put it into the players' hands. Of course, now that it's in your hands, we're listening. We want to hear what you guys think about this. We hope you like it as much as we did, but we'll see.
Yep, we will see. We will see, by the way, if you missed it when we said earlier, we will see on July 25th of next week is when the mode goes live, in case you didn't catch that news. All right, will this game mode be available on all platforms?
Yes, all platforms will have access to 2v8. However, it is worth noting, despite our best efforts for this first iteration, there are some performance issues that remain on the Switch.
Of course.
It can be a little bit low on the FPS during 2v8. We're leaving it in there. We want to make sure that Switch players have access to this so they can try, so they can make that decision
Nintendo
on
games
whether
and
they want to continue playing or
classic
not.
crabs. I'm playing
But
crap
for
on
all
the
other platforms,
Switch.
there's
That's
nothing
they want on the
specific
Switch.
to follow.
Will players be able to bring items and offerings into the trial?
No, there are no items, there are no offerings. Of course, there are a bunch of loot chests in the match. You can get items from there. You can use them in the trial, but you're not bringing in a loadout that way.
The cosmetics are fine, right?
Cosmetics are fine. Yep, bring your cosmetics.
And how many survivors can work on a single generator at a time?
Up to 4. If you can find a generator that has all 4 sides exposed, of course. Some generators only have 1 or 2 sides exposed.
Cool. Rapid fire here. I like this. Are all survivors playable in 2v8?
Yes. All survivors are playable, original and licensed.
Fantastic. Thank you, Justin, for sticking with us to answer those. Maybe you have more questions. Feel free to keep them coming. We'll try to answer as many as we can in the days ahead. But thank you for submitting questions. Thank you for talking to us today. People seem psyched. I'm psyched. And again, July 25th, next week, you can start playing 2v8. So we're going to swap a Justin out for a Dork. Hold on. And then we'll be back with a more broad general Q&A. So let's bring out Dork. Thank you, Justin.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
With all these additions coming to the game, it's obviously an incredibly busy time for Dead by Daylight. Hopefully you've noticed. So let's take time to answer questions, and I want to start with my pet favorite subject, which I was so psyched to talk about earlier. Let's get more into detail now on cross-progression.
I already talked about cross-progression. All right, y'all. This is just 2v8. Saw gameplay. They talked about details and everything. That's my reaction. I wasn't talking too much. I mean, letting them talk, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I'll probably post this tomorrow after day. But yeah, I already post 2 videos on this channel. But yeah, enjoy the video. Subscribe so you want some love. The Hughes DVD content on the machine. Holla!